students, welcome to ASHA's Young IAS. This is Ms. Akshita Nair, a faculty with ASHA's, and this video is the second video of the topic analogy. As in the first video, I had covered the word analogy. So in this video, I will be covering with the letter and the number analogy in detail. Okay, so getting started with the type 1 letter analogy. The first question here is NO is to RS and TU is to what? So now if you observe here, N has to be compared with R, same thing O has to be compared with S. So now N and R has some relation. So N plus 4 would give you R and same thing O plus 4 would give you S. So now the same thing has to be done here. T plus 4 would give you this particular answer here and U plus 4 would give you this answer here. So T plus 4 is X and U plus 4 is Y. That's why your correct answer is A option XY. Second question now. We have HCM is to FAK and SGD is to what? So now if you observe here, the same thing has to be followed. Okay, we have to compare H with F, C with A, M with K. So now H and F, what is the connection here? H minus 2, the answer here is F. And same thing, C minus 2, the answer here is A. And M minus 2, the answer here would be K. So same thing has to be followed. Minus 2 has to be deducted from every alphabet here. Okay. So S minus 2 would be Q. G minus 2 would be E. And D minus 2 would be B. That's why your correct answer is the A option, QEB. Third question now. You have BCFE is to HILK. And NORQ is to what? So now if you observe, you have to compare B with H, C with I, F with L, E with K. The same way it has to be done. Okay. So now B and H. What is the connection here? B plus 6, the answer would be H. Now C and I. C plus 6, the answer would be I. F and L. F plus 6, the answer would be L. And E and K. E plus 6, the answer would be K. Same thing has to be done here. So N plus 6, the answer would be T. O plus 6, the answer would be U. R plus 6, the answer would be X. And Q plus 6, the answer would be W. That's why the correct answer is C option, TUXW. Fourth question now. You have FILM is to ADGH and MILK is to what? So now the same pattern has to be followed. F with A, I with D, L with G and M with H. So we'll just solve this. F and A. F minus 5, the answer would be A. Same thing. I minus 5, the answer would be D. Now L minus 5, the answer would be G. And M minus 5, the answer would be H. Same thing has to be done here. M minus 5, L minus 5. L minus 5 and K minus 5, you get the answer as HDGF. That's why C option is your correct answer here. Fifth question. We have ABCD is to WXYZ and EFGH is to what? So now if you observe here, there's a relation between these two terms. Okay, so now A and Z. As A is the first letter and Z is the last letter. B and Y. B is the second letter, Y is the second last letter. C and X. C is the third letter and X is the third last letter. Same thing with D and W, fourth and fourth last. Okay, and then you have E, F, G, H here. So now the same pattern, we have to take the remaining 4 alphabets from the back here. Okay, that's why if you do it this way, you get the answer as STUVY because they are the opposite letters. Okay, the opposite of E would be U, and then the opposite of F would be, sorry, opposite of E would be V, F would be U, G would be T, and H would be S. That's why the correct answer would be A option, STUV here. Next question now. AB is to ZY and CD is to what? You have options here as BU, WX, UV and XW. So now if you observe here, as the opposite letters of AB are Z and Y and the opposite letters of CD would definitely be X and W. That's why the answer D option is correct here. Seventh question now. you have CLOSE is to DNRWJ, and then OPEN is to what? Okay, so now same thing, C has to be compared with D, L with N, O with R, S with W, and E with J. So C and D. C plus 1, the answer would be D. Now L and N. L plus 2, the answer would be N. Now O and R. O plus 3, the answer would be R. Now S and W. S plus 4, the answer would be W. And now E and J. E plus 5, the answer would be J. Now the same pattern has to be followed here. So O plus 1, the answer would be P. Now P plus 2, the answer would be R. E plus 3, the answer would be H. And N plus 4, the answer would be R. That's why C option PRHR is the correct answer here. The 8th question now. We have EGIK is to LJHF and SUWY is to what? So now if you observe here, E and F here, okay, this is an example of the reverse pattern of a sum, okay. Now E and F. E plus 1, the answer would be F. Now G and H. G plus 1, the answer would be H. Now I and J. I plus J, the answer would be H. And K and L, K plus 1, the answer would be L. So same thing has to be done here, okay. So same thing now. S plus 1, the answer would be T. So the last letter has to be T here. So since we only have one option with T, we can tick this, okay. But always recheck before you tick. Now U. U plus 1, the answer should be V. W plus 1, the answer here should be X, and Y plus 1, Z. That's why ZXVT, A option is your correct answer here. 9th question now. You have ACEG is to IKMO and PRTV is to what? So same pattern has to be followed. A and I. A plus 8, the answer would be I. C and K. C plus 8, the answer would be K. E and M. E plus 8, the answer would be M. And G plus 8, the answer would be O. So the same pattern has to be followed here. Also you have to add 8 to every alphabet here. So P plus 8, the answer would be X. R plus 8, the answer would be Z. T plus 8, the answer would be B. And V plus 8, the answer would be D. That's why your correct answer is the D option, XZBD. 10th question now. You have ACME is to MACE. And then after that you have FACE is to what? So now if you observe this ACME here, what have they basically done is, they have interchanged the alphabets. Okay, so the third alphabet is the first one here. Okay, and now here the first one is the second one here. So this way they have done. So the same pattern if we follow here, we'll get the answer here as CFAE. That's why B option CFAE is your correct answer here, just by interchanging the alphabets. 11th question, you have BJNT is to CIOS and then DHPV is to what? So now if you observe same thing, you have to compare first with the first, second with the second, and so on. So now B and C. B plus 1 would be C. J and I. J minus 1, the answer would be I. N and O. N plus 1, the answer would be O. Now T and S. T minus 1, the answer would be S. So same thing here. Plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, and minus 1. So D plus 1 would give you E. H minus 1 would give you G. P plus 1 would give you Q. And V minus 1 would give you U. That's why your correct answer is the A1EGQU. 12th question. You have here A, B, C, D, E. Then F, G, H, I, J. Okay, this is a continuous pair, you can see. Now you have P, Q, R, S, T. Then what next? Definitely it has to be U, V, W, X, Y. Why? Because the letters of the second part and the first part are consecutive. Okay, second part are consecutive of first part. So that's why this is continuous, and the option would be the B option, U, V, W, X, Y. 13th question. You have the AFHO is to GBDJ. So now CHFM is to what? So now here if you observe carefully, now here A plus 2 is C, F plus 2 is H, H minus 2 is F, and O minus 2 is M. The same thing here, GBDJ. G plus 2 would be I, Same way, G plus 2 is I here. Now B plus 2 would be D, and B minus 2 would be B, and J minus 2 would be H. So now this is a series of plus 2, minus 2, and minus 2. That's why your correct answer is the D option, IDBH. 14th question now. You have QTU is to ILM and BEF is to what? So now if you observe here, Q and T. Q plus 3 would be T and T plus 1 would be U. Same thing, ILM. I plus 3 would be L and L plus 1 would be M. Same thing now here it has to be done. B plus 3 would be E and E plus 1 would be F. The same thing here. Now which are the options, where this particular thing is being applied? The correct answer would be the C1, WZA, where W plus 3 is Z and Z plus 1 is A. So C option, WZA. 15th question, you have FGEHJ is to BCADF and VWUXZ is to what? So now if you observe here, F and G. F plus 1 is G, G and E. G minus 2 is E, E and H. E plus 3 is H, H and J. H plus 2 is J. Same thing is followed here, which is plus 1, minus 2, plus 3 and plus 2. Same here, plus 1, minus 2, plus 3, plus 2. So now the same thing, which other option would, this rule be applied? So D option, OPNQS, where O plus 1 is P, P minus 2 is N, N plus 3 is Q, and Q plus 2 is S. So you have to basically choose that this particular rule would be, applied by which particular option here. So D option, OPNQS is the correct answer here. So that is all with the letter analogy. Now we'll get started with the number analogy. Starting with the number analogy now. The first question, you have 4 is to 9 and 8 is to what? So what is the connection between 4 and 9? 4 plus 5 would be 9. So same thing we have to do here. 8 plus 5 would give you this answer. So 8 plus 5, the answer is 13. So B option 13 is your correct answer. Second question now. You have 1, 2, 4, 7 is to 3, 4, 6, 9. And then you have dash is to 2, 3, 5, 8. So here what you all have to do basically is, you have to relate this first term with this second term. So 1 plus 2 would be 3 here. Now 2 plus 2 would be 4. Now 4 plus 2 would be 6. And 7 plus 2 would be 9. So same thing. Now what will come here? 0 plus 2 would be 2. 1 plus 2 would be 3. 3 plus 5 would be, 3 plus 2 would be 5. And 6 plus 2 would be 8. So your correct answer is 0, 1, 3, 6. So A option. Next one now. 17 is to 34 and then dash is to 10. So now 17 is the half of 34. Okay. So you can say 34 divided by 2, the answer would be 17. So 10 divided by 2, the answer would be, it has to be 5. Yes. So 5 is the half of 10. So C option is your correct answer. Fourth question now. You have 20 is to 11 and 102 is to what? So now if you observe here, 20 divided by 2, answer is 10. And 10 plus 1, answer would be 11. So basically you all have to divide it by 2, then add plus 1. Same thing. 102 divided by 2, the answer would be 51. And 51 plus 1, the answer would be 52. So B option 52 is your correct answer here. Fifth question, 6 is to 35 and 7 is to what? So 6 square is how much? It's 36. 36 minus 1, 35. So same thing. 7 square, 49. And 49 minus 1, 48. So the answer would be A option 48 here. Sixth question, you all have 14 is to 9 and then 26 is to what? So now if you all observe here, 9 into 2 is how much? It's 18. And 18 minus 4 would give you 14. So you have to multiply it by 2 and subtracted by 4. So same thing. 15, let's take 15 here. So 15 multiplied by 2, the answer would be 30, and 30 minus 4, the answer has to be 26. That's why C option 15 is your correct answer here. Seventh question. 100 is to 121 and then 144 is to what? So now 10 square, so 100 it's 10 square, okay, and 11 square is 121. So same thing now. So 10 and 11. So this is how much? 144 is 12 square. So definitely it has to be 13 square here. So 13 square would be 169. So C option 169 is your correct answer. Eighth question now. 3 is to 27 and then 4 is to what? So now the cube of 3 is 27. Similarly, the cube of 4, it has to be how much? It has to be 64. That's why B option 64 is your correct answer here. Ninth question. You have 7544 is to 5322 and 4673 is to what? So now this is a sum of subtraction, you can say. Okay, so 7544 minus 2222, 2222, the answer would be 5322. So same thing here. 4673 minus 2222, the answer would be 2541. Sorry, 2451. So the answer here is B option 2451. 10th question now. You have 63 is to 21 and 27 is to what? So what is the connection between 63 and 21 here? 63 divided by 3, the answer is 21. Same thing now, 27 divided by 3, the answer has to be 9. So B option 9 is your correct answer here. 4 is to 8 and 16 is to what? So now 4 multiplied by 2, the answer would be 8. So same thing, 16 multiplied by 2, the answer has to be 32. So D option 32 is your correct answer here. 386 is to 383 and then 517 is to what? So now what is the connection between these two numbers here? So 386 minus 3, the answer would be 383. So same thing, 517 minus 3, the answer has to be 514. So A option 514 is your correct answer. Now the last question, you have 8 is to 56 and 9 is to what? So now 8 into what, or 8 plus what, you can say 8 multiplied by 7, the answer is 56. So now same thing here. So 9 multiplied by 7, the answer has to be 63. So B option 63 is your correct answer here. So like that is all with the letter analogy and the number analogy. For our further videos, you can visit our website, which is www.youngias.com, and you can get the further links there. Thank you.